presentation is based on a true story and is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. 1 second, folks. Very important. And at this time, let's remove our caps and rise to honor America on this 250 and join in the singing of our national anthem.
Emotional reaction, strong support for our armed forces in the Persian Gulf who are seeking.
Cheers.
No, how are you going to choose? Are you special? Just to be. No, this will not be.
Good afternoon, fine folks, and cheers. We interrupt today's regularly scheduled program and live from the beautiful Hollywood, California studios of NBC, it's The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. I'm Ed McMahon, along with Doc Severinsen and the wonderful NBC Orchestra, and inviting you today to join with Johnny with his amazing guests. Recently hitched Taylor Swift, the legend and founder Chris Dennehy, the incomparable Uncle Leo, the always charismatic Uncle Craig, and the exquisite artistry of Doug Schultz from Royal Lawns. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Here we are, just as we planned, as Mr. D's late father would have said. Once again, you've come out in droves. Another record crowd today. Build it, and they will come. And what's not to like? Forever blue skies, free food, free beer, live backyard theater, and decades of world-class badminton. You freeloaders! You knew Scott Kelly would be here. Yeah. He's the reigning champ after all. The kid lives for the festival. Always has. The festival has been good to Scott. He famously included his festival accomplishments on his college application. His parents, the lovely Ray and Jody, took out a second mortgage for Scott to attend a prestigious badminton academy in China. His girlfriend Jenna, when they first met, didn't think he was all that. Until she heard he was king of the court. Who knew badminton as a chick magnet? Maybe some of those wayward young incels you read about should pick up a racket. Who knows? I've been struggling with the ladies. Hey, Mr. D, instead of this announcing gig, last year I wanted to be in a tournament, be a manly man, impress the ladies. And then you have the festival's other favorite son, the Wolf of Wall Street, Ganesh Gopal. His folks, Magdu and Vindira, were so proud of their boys climb the festival greatness that a few years ago they purchased from Uncle Greg for big money the bedsheet banner he made of their beloved teenage werewolf. It's now custom framed and hangs prominently in the living room as a sacred shrine. Rumor has it the wolf has FDB tattooed on his left buttock. Ladies in their student stand, is that true? The ladies say it's true. And what about Mrs. D, the long-suffering first widow of badminton? Who for years it seems has been looking for a festival off-ramp? Previously on the program, she hit him with her best shot, a cream pie right in the kisser. But let's face it, the founder, like Freddy Krueger, is a survivor. He's risen from the dead at his own funeral and lived to fight again after impeachment and a rigged trial. In the immortal words of Omar Little from The Wire, you come at the king, you best not miss. Mrs. D, the wait goes on. And Nora and John, the West Coast-based crowned princess and prince of the shuttlecock. Would these festival Nepo babies dare to take over the old man's badminton dynasty? Or would they run it into the ground like so many kids who take over the family business? The answer to these and other pressing questions you fans have will be answered during today's action-packed program. After this short commercial break, stick around.
FDB Productions, take 14. Wasn't I supposed to have an extra on set today? Is this guy late again?
What do you need? What do you need?
Dude, this is a union job.
How do I look?
You can't be late. Okay.
Let's do this thing.
All right, you ready?
What do we got?
I think we got a commercial for some sports betting thing.
Let's hit it.
All right. The thrill of victory. The satisfaction of placing a bet and hitting it big.
We all know that with the advent of modern technology, we have sports betting apps on our cell phones we can place bets on something that we love, such as badminton, and make cold, hard cash.
And with so many games to bet on, you simply can't lose. But there is a dark side.
We all know that one friend who's addicted to online sports gambling. Maybe they're on the verge of losing their house, their family, or their friend, or their life.
But now, with Rock Bottom Kings, you can bet exactly how that friend is going to throw their life away.
Will it be maybe Nick Roth? We bet that he's doubling down this year. He's going to score a point for the first time in Festival of Badminton history. Or maybe it's going to be a heads on the first coin toss this year.
When your friend is so desperate for cash, you can place a bet on how they'll get it. Will they fake their own death, right? And put out a life insurance policy on themselves?
Or perhaps they'll create a fake GoFundMe and say they have leukemia. What will they sell first? You can choose a PS5 or their kidney.
With Rock Bottom Kings, you're always in the game. But we do take this seriously. Gambling's no joke. And at the end of the day, you're not the loser. Your friend is.
And they always say the house always wins. Well, this time, you're the house, and your friend's house is on the line.
So this year, when your friend bottoms out, make sure you cash out. That's right, cash out. Download Rock Bottom Kings today. Rock Bottom Kings.
And we're back. There's only one man we could have as our first guest on the program tonight. He had a vision a long time ago, decades ago, that was either going to turn his backyard into a world-famous sports and entertainment area or get himself committed to a mental institution. Fortunately for us, and the reason we're here today, it was a former. He needs no further introduction. I give you the man, the myth, aka the founder, Chris Denny. No doubt about it. You did it your way. Mr. D, thanks for coming on the show.
Anything for the festival. The people demand it. These people.
So look, a lot of people, a lot of the fans, friends of ours, have been asking me to ask to you, how long can you keep this thing called the festival going?
Look, we take it 1 year at a time, and we've stood the test of time. I mean, I survived the impeachment. I survived. They tried to bury me in this suit. Remember, 2010. And they've come at me many times. I'm still standing. So, have at it. Any other questions, consigliere of mine?
Yeah. Is there? And you'll excuse my directness, Don. Is there anything to the rumors they're considering selling out the festival to big private equity money?
Is this how you show your respect to the family? Private equity? But fuck all private equity!
So, anyhow, getting back to our interview, a lot of the younger FTB fans only know you as the founder, the godfather of the festival. I would bet most of them didn't realize you were the dominant player in the early years of the festival.
Damn straight. 7 championships is still a record. More than Scott Kelly, more than the Wolf of Wall Street, more than the Sloop John B.
Fair enough. Though people will argue that your glory came during the less competitive Dead Bird era.
Dead Bird, Schmedbird. What is this, like the old 60 Minutes? You're trying to gotcha?
Well, here's a softball that the new 60 Minutes would like. What's the origin story of this year's festival theme?
Well, you know the old song, well, there's no business like show business. Everything about it is appealing. Everything that traffic will allow. It's a feeling you have.
So you get this kernel and an idea, and then what happens?
Nowhere could you get that happy feeling when you're stealing that extra bow.
How so?
There's no people like show people. They smile when they're low. And on with the show.
On with the show? Sure. We need to pay some bills and take a commercial break. Can you stick around?
For you and the people, yes.
Coolio. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
You know, a lot of people think as fierce FTB rivals, the Wolf of Wall Street and I hate on each other. Actually, we're really good friends, right, Ganesh?
You bet, champ.
We even drink the same beer.
Light beer from Miller. Light's got a third less calories than the regular beers, and it's less filling.
And the best thing is, it tastes so great.
No, Scott. The best thing is, it's less filling.
No, it tastes great.
Less filling.
Ganesh, it tastes great.
Less filling, Scott.
Ganesh, you know what?
What, Scott?
You're still the former champion.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
And we're back. You know, arguably your greatest discovery, talent-wise, over the years at the FDB is another man of the people. A family relation of yours, I believe?
Uncle Leo.
That Uncle Leo is one of the most sensational artists in your stable. And we were lucky enough to book him on the show tonight. He's got to be at the airport later tonight to fly out to another festival in Portugal, but he wanted to stay in your good graces.
He's a good godson.
Wait, I'm a little confused. Is he your uncle, or is he your godson?
At this point,
Both?
At this point, I'm a little confused myself. But he ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Okay, he ain't heavy. In the event, with no further ado, we bring you everyone's favorite uncle, or godson, the legendary George Street recording artist and longtime friend of the festival, Uncle Leo.
Mama, Papa, hey baby, what's up? Hit it, boys. Yeah. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory sway to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa.
Hey, my man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. What did I say? Sit over here?
Right here, Leo.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
You still got it.
My uncle.
You're still number one on our
I mean, Johnny Fontana, where am I?
Uncle Leo.
Yes, sir.
Now that sounds like a hit.
Oh, yeah, thank you. That's a special arrangement. I worked out at the George Street Cafe.
Using AI and their auto-tune, I'm assuming?
Never. We play music for the people al natural.
Oh, just like you
Nope.
did Street Corner?
Yeah,
in
no
New York in the
artificial
subways.
ingredients, no nothing.
Do
go girl,
do go girl, do go girl, do go girl, do
Nothing can stop the do-go girl. Yeah. Gypsy Rose bottle.
Man, that brings back the memories. Anyhow, you've been the #1 man. Top of the heart, top of the charts hit maker for a long time. How do you manage to remain champion? And you'll excuse the expression, in the autumn of your years.
Johnny, come on. It's not as easy as it looks, all right? Rock and roll has been very good to me. And I owe it all to the fans to take care of myself and keep the tradition alive.
So you're saying the old sex, drugs, and rock and roll thing ain't it all cracked up to be?
Well, the drugs, yes. Sex and rock and roll, bring it on!
And you have that reputation, you always do. So you were kind enough to bring us a copy of your brand new album, Uncle Leo, FDB, Live with Love.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, you want 50%?
I discovered you.
Yeah. So anyway, oh yeah.
Didn't do enough rehearsals.
Are you excited about the new record, Uncle Leo?
Oh yeah, we're very excited about that new record, Live with Love. Don here, he was generous enough to sign a release granting George Street Studios access to the master copies of it from the FDB archives.
Very generous indeed of the Don. Do you have a favorite track on the new record?
You know, Mr. Me, they're all terrific. I love them all. But I do have a sore spot for that performance of I Have But One Heart. As I did as my alter ego, Leo Fontaine, the Don's epic production of The Godfather.
You can act like a man!
As I recall, that Godfather performance of yours was controversial after you threw Connie Corleone, played by Juliette de Bonaventura, into that shrub over there.
That was fake news. In fact, it seemed to help Miss Juliet's career with her breakout performance last year as the Mermaid, and before that as the prosecutor in the Don's impeachment trial.
You had to bring that up.
Well, either way, Uncle Leo's new record, FDB, Live with Love, is one of the greatest discs to come out of George Street Studios in quite a few years.
Thank you. Yeah.
It is available in all good stores and streaming platforms.
Thank you.
We need to go to a commercial break, but can you boys stick around?
Yeah, sure, my pleasure.
You're a nice guy, of course. Yes, absolutely. What's that? Yeah. We're back.
And we're back. And we're back.
Red light's on.
You know, this festival of yours, Godfather, has been, if nothing else through the years, a family affair. You, Mrs. D, the kids, all pulling at the oars in unison to deliver top-shelf entertainment for the people. Now, your brother, the legendary Uncle Greg, helped launch what would become the festival when he and Aunt Lisa gave you a badminton set for your 30th birthday?
That's right. It was a Festivus miracle. Without Uncle Greg, none of this is here today. He's one of the founding fathers.
The two of you more or less brought about a revolution in backyard entertainment.
Not an overstatement. Never in the field of backyard sports was so much owed by so many to so few. Salute.
Now, with that said, early on you did send your brother out to the Midwest, to Cincinnati, to learn the casino business, which he parlayed into a social media empire with March Madness, Celebrity Death Pool, etc. Even so, there have been these persistent rumors he has designs on taking over the festival, peacefully or otherwise.
Well, I mean, stranger things have happened, but I just can't see him pulling a Fredo and taking sides against the family. That'd be infamous.
We wouldn't want to see him saying a Hail Mary on a fishing boat. Well, no need to speculate on Uncle Greg's motives, because waiting off in the wings, we have the man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incomparable Uncle Greg to the program. All the way from the Queen City of Cincinnati. How the hell are you, Uncle Greg?
Fuck off!
So I see Uncle Greg's alter ego Logan Roy is in the house.
Along with his penchant for F-bombs. I'm glad we moved off the network and onto the streaming a few years ago.
So Uncle Greg, or should I say Logan, how goes the vast Midwest social media empire?
March Madness has never been bigger, Mean, and I have a bottomless supply of candidates for my celebrity death pool. Matter of fact, your star has risen so far here with your work at the festival, I'm thinking about adding you to my 2027 celebrity death pool. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have my girl create a Wikipedia page for you. Lisa, where's Lisa? Write that down. Wikipedia page for me.
The celebrity.
Celebrity's a double-edged.
Wake up, will you? Let success go to your head.
Leo, from one uncle to another, I have you on my current dead pool.
Anyhow, turning the conversation in a less morbid direction, Uncle Greg, since you retired as an active player in the festival, you've enjoyed a second life as a manager and financial backer of reigning champion Scott Kelly.
Right.
It's got two fans here.
Hold that thought. Right, quite right. When I first found the Kelly kid, he was nothing, a nobody. A 68-pound weakling, if you will. With my guidance and expertise, he was able to accomplish things in the badminton court nobody ever thought possible.
Hey, that Kelly, he blocked me from playing the Dental Farmers Market.
Until I recall, your godfather straightened him out.
Kelly went rogue with the Dental Farmers Market thing. That was not a sanctioned hit. I told him, do not get mixed up with those people.
Those people?
La Cosa Nostra, me. La Cosa Nostra.
Oh, I believe we got a breaking news story here.
You want breaking news, Mr. Mean? Try this one on for size. Effective immediately, Uncle Greg Enterprises is dropping Scott Kelly as our client. He's not a serious person. He's not a serious person. None of you people are serious. Too much comedy with this young girl. He's unmanageable, that kid. He never wanted my counsel and advice.
Get out of town!
This is like Colonel Tom Parker dropping Elvis.
I'll do you one better than that. Uncle Greg Enterprises is also pleased to announce we've signed the Wolf of Wall Street himself. To an exclusive multi-year services contract.
So to be clear, Kelly is out. The Wolf is in.
Damn straight.
And Uncle Greg is still the king?
You betcha, Mean. Damn straight.
You heard it here, folks. First,
That's
a
ridiculous.
tectonic
I can't
shift
believe
in the
you're gonna do that.
FTV universe.
You're a traitor.
Don't
All those
interrupt my
years.
monologue,
All that
Kelly.
training. Get out of here. We're just
Gotta
having
like this. Founder, do you have a hot take on in this upheaval, rocking your badminton nation.
Well, with hindsight, Uncle Greg's alliance with Kelly had run its course. My brother, he's a good businessman. He knows when to hold them and when to fold them. It's good business for him and good for the festival. Controversy is always good box office.
It's good for business.
Well, look what we have here. Coming onto our stage again are no other than Mr. Taste Grapes and Mr. Less Filling, the suddenly managerless champ Scott Kelly, and his main rival, the Wolf of Wall Street, Ganesh Gopal.
You guys, get over here.
Come on.
These lackeys, they're on strike or something?
Here is the once and future champion. He's hungry like the wolf he was born and raised to be.
Champ, Mr. Kelly, this has all happened very quickly. Will you be seeking new management, or will you fly, shall we say, solo?
Fly solo. He's a fraud, sir.
This is an embarrassment. After all these years. I mean, what's going on? You're a fraud. You're a bum.
Here, Ray.
Get out of town.
Take
What the
my
heck
card.
is this
Take
for?
my card,
What is
Ray.
this? Hey, what is this? You give me this piece of paper.
It says, fuck off!
Fuck off, Ray.
You know what?
Whoa, hey. No need for violence. No need for violence. No need for violence. Look at how they massacred my number one boss. My boss. Look how they massacred him.
Champ, are you okay? Do you think you'll be able to play?
I can't play.
Oh,
I told you.
well, there you have it. We haven't had breaking news already today. The Wolf of Wall Street is out of this year's tournament.
Out? What do you mean out? You are under contract. What do you mean? You know what? Scott, I hope you enjoyed my little joke. You know you've always been my number one boy. Let's together. There we go. Let's
Broadway! It's Saturday afternoon! It's the International Festival Day Badminton with Chris Denny, Tony Denny, John Denny, Leo Fontaine, Uncle Greg, Peter Adams, Michael Gosden, Angela Lotto, Ganesh Gopal, Scott Kelly, Michael Morena, and me, your host, Johnny Carson. And now directing your attention to the south side of the stadium, presenting today's torchbearer for the 34th International Festival Day Badminton. Everyone's favorite baker, the First Lady of the festival. You all know her, you all love her, still the only women to